Oh, hello. I don't know who's in comments. Can you... I'll put comments up. There we go. Top chat. Somebody say something. Hello, welcome to Ghent. Simon No Chanama. Excuse the noisy motorbike. Here we are on St Michael's Bridge in the centre of Ghent. As you can see in the background there. Tourists. No, we have a St Barb's Cathedral. That's that this one here. And you can, if I just move around a little bit. Yes, you can just see the St Nicholas Church as well. Two people have stopped watching. I can't see comments. Can anybody write something? Hang on, if I chop chat, don't see any comments. Anybody commenting? No, I don't know. Anyway, I thought I'd show you around Ghent. Here we go. Oh, so just switch the camera around so you're not just staring at me. 3 likes. That's there. Switch the camera around. Okay. Well, we can go down here. This is one of the lays. It's an unfortunate name, but it's it means it's just a harbour area. Some of the oldest buildings here. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody comment? Hooray! Mashu! Hello, Mashu and Rena. Finally. It's coming through. Do I need to reintroduce myself? I don't know. Let's walk over here. Just tell me if it wobbles too much. I shall perhaps cross over. I don't have a steady cam. Looks like Disney Sea. Yes. If we spot Mickey Mouse, I'm in the wrong place. You're the same account, so you can talk at the same time. Here we are. I went on one of these boats with my parents and my sons, last summer. Very nice. Weather was a bit better. But yes, I'm not quite sure. I think this is, yes, this is St Michael's Church here. Big churchy type thing. Later on I shall be going on a tram to get back to the station. And my friend in New Zealand, Henna Gaijin, will be most excited because he loves trams. Let's cross back over again without getting run down by bicycles. And quickly, there's a bicycle coming. Oh. Let's get some free music going. I'm going the wrong way. But you tell me which way to go. That's some street musicians down there. Shall we go to the street musicians? Votes, please. No, not really. Most of them are tourists. I would say, generally speaking. I'll tell you what, we'll go down here. We'll go to the square briefly. Yes. This is where I need a DJI Osmo, but I'm not spending 400 euros to get just in case I don't do this often. There's a tram. There you are. Henna Gaijin will be sort of jumping for joy. There you are. A bit of music for you. All done on. Noisy, so I can't really talk. Let's just go down here. Churches are rather tall. Are you dancing? Is the audience dancing? I'm not dancing. It's wobbling enough without me dancing. Right. Interesting building on the right here. This is my tour guide coming out in me. You're dancing. Is it not too hot in Australia to dance? This building with the sort of rather Gothic-looking figures dancing about on the eave. This is the old guild house. And a bus. Yes, it'll take me a couple of minutes just to get to this the plane here. 8 degrees C. Oh yes, it's winter over there, isn't it? Yes. So you're not in your shorts then, Mashu? Okay. Yes, definitely tourists. Okay. This is where about a month ago there was a Matsuri in this rather odd-looking building here. I think, yes. I'm in a hoodie, blanket and socks. I'm assuming that's Mashu and not Rena. Rena would be sweating terribly in that. Yes, the building in the background, the tall one, and that's St. Bavo's Cathedral. Where are we today, ASMR? We're in Ghent, in Belgium. Now, a little bit of history. Ghent is only 1,300 years old. But apparently, I've been reading up, people have been living on the confluence of the two rivers where Ghent stands for 37,000 years. Yes, imagine that in back taxes. But anyway, yes, Ghent was founded in really in around about the 7th century. It looks quite nice. It is very nice, in fact. It's very yes. I'm going to sort of go around here and go back down into the sort of the nice bits. I mean, it's all fairly nice, but to me there are some much nicer parts, as with all things. Anyway, where was I? Yes, so yes, founded in the 7th century. The name Ghent comes from the Celtic name for the confluence of two rivers, Ganda. There were Romans here at the confluence of the two rivers. There's always Romans everywhere, but it wasn't until AD, the 7th century AD, that somebody decided to build an abbey here for some reason, and around that grew up the town. And people of Ghent are very rebellious, apparently. I also read they don't like authority and councils and whatnot. Very independent. Left or right? You decide, audience. Left or right? I'm running out of time. Left or right? A bit dizzy. Okay. I don't have a DJI Osmo. I'm not starting a Patreon just to get one. So, left. Hello, Northbrook. Oh, Deborah. Hello. Yes. Are you watching while you're eating lunch, Deborah? Pedestrian, yes, it's a bit less noisy. It gets quieter. I can vary it. I can get heaving with people areas, or I can get very quiet areas. We might go to a very quiet area. I can wear roller shoes. Oh, you want me to break a leg? Okay. Oh, there's a comic shop, coffee shop. Not going in there. Don't think they'd quite like me sort of wandering around poking my camera in people's faces. It's bad enough doing this, I suppose. Oh, running about, yes. Yes, yeah. I mean, I nearly got run over by bicycles earlier, just busy looking at my phone and not taking notice of where I was going. It's quite easy to do here. Get run over. I've forgotten what this place is. I read it somewhere. But we'll probably have to go back over that bridge. Just tell me if you're getting dizzy again, ASMR. It's a video game with real people. Yes, as long as it's not Space Invaders and... I'm tempted for an ice cream, but no. No, I've had my lunch. I had a vegan lunch, just for variety. Not that I'm vegan, just that I had an American steak for tea yesterday. So I thought, oh, I better vary it. Lots of people down there, lots of trams, Deborah. Let's go back over the bridge. Oh no, I know what. Let's go down by the water. This used to be a post office. Very ostentatious post office. To negotiate the bikes and the tourists. For all those getting dizzy, I apologise. The camera is shaking a bit. Yeah, I shall walk swaying my hips. I was taught that by my... I used to work in a National Trust house, and my boss, being a woman, said the best way to keep things stable when carrying around drinks and precious objects was to keep a low centre of gravity and sway your hips like a woman. So I shall now be mincing towards the water in order to keep it steady for you, ASMR. Doesn't seem to be working very well. Well, the building across the way, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's early 17th century. Oh yes, this guy's here every week under this tunnel. He's always playing Vivaldi on his organ, the misses. Oh, there's the violinist as well. There's a bit of culture for you. Okay, here's one of the canals. It's very Venice-y. Not as many canals as in Bruges. Oh, it's blocked. I shall go this way. Now, anything you want... Oh, look. Yes, I did consider getting a stabilizer. I desperately looked during the week when I said I would be doing a live. And the cheapest one was about, let's see, in dollars, about $150. And I just spent about $1,000 having my car repaired. So I was so keen to go and get a stabilizer. These comments don't stay up for a long time. I have to be very alert. That's the castle in the background. Yes, you should come, Deborah. I shall take you round Ghent. It's very cosy. Now, these are the boats that I went on last year. It's a nice tour. So, anything anybody wants to know that I might know, I said I would try to answer questions. Ah, here we are. This is an interesting building. If I just this building here. I don't know if you can see the light isn't so good. I shall stand still. This building. Digital stabilizer. I'm not sure whether mine has. Probably, but I didn't switch it on. Sorry. This building here has the oldest stepped gable in Europe. I'm not sure the world, but in Europe. It's from the 12th century. It's a corn warehouse. One of the oldest buildings in Ghent. And now, of course, it's a restaurant. Ah, on the other side, you can see the house with the dolphins. Can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom. Yes, if you look carefully, you can see a sort of a dolphin symbol, or two dolphins, two swans. Not sorry, two swans on this building. Sort of golden swans. Something to do with that was the guild house of the boatmen. Right, we're going over that way somewhere. That's the old fish market, and behind that the castle. I've got a jacket on, but it's rather warm. I did think of going sitting down and talking to you while I had a beer, but then it would be rather disturbing for the other people and rather boring for you. Oh, wait a minute. We'll go to the old fish market later. We'll go to the meat market. Sorry for the wobbling. It's cobbles here. I'm walking on cobbles. It's a load of cobblers. No, it's no extra money. Reservation, not either. You just first come, first serve. Grab a table and wait for the waiting staff to come out to you. I mean, you have plenty of choice. They're all over the place. This is the meat market. Used to be, anyway. This long building. 16th century, I think this one is. There's unfortunately my friend Nosh abroad, or Tabby Vlog as he's known on Instagram, would love this with all this food and stuff, but it's about 5 o'clock in the morning in San Francisco, so if you're watching this later, Nosh, this is the meat market. Japanese tourists eating Belgian speciality, French fries and mayonnaise. Anybody remember that Pulp Fiction quote? Yes, the idea of me sitting down at a terrace was to give you a vicarious experience of a continental terrace, but then I would have been sat down for most of the hangout and you wouldn't have seen much other than me having a drink. Okay, here we go. Left, or excuse me for the dizzy movements, or right. The choice is yours, audience. Left or right? It's all gone quiet. Oh, there's a 15-second delay or something like that. I don't know yet. So I shall wait. Left is the castle, and right is, I can't remember. Left again. Right. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, I'll go there and come back round. We'll go to the castle. One of the actually only remaining stone castles of that period in Flanders. This is Flanders, by the way, and it's the area of Belgium where they speak Dutch. I don't know why I've got earphones in. Nobody's talking to me. Oh, Deborah, don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on traffic. Oh, hang on, this is a nice view from this bridge back to the other bridge. And that's the other side of the meat market. Right, to the castle. This is the castle of the Counts of Flanders. Like the bosses of this area, and the people of Ghent didn't like them and supported the French king. Or was it the other way around? I don't remember. Oh, I missed that comment. How do I see comments?
And you learn a lot.
Don't step in the tram lines. We still need what? Oh, hang on. We still need you. Yes. Thank you, ASMR. It's good to be appreciated. Here's the castle. I'm not going in. I've been in there. I went in there years ago with my kids when they were little, and we went with a pushchair up to the ramparts. And I will, when this video uploads, I will link a video I made a few years ago with my friend Pauline from Canada. She was staying here, and we went for a tour around the castle. So I shall link that. You can have a look at that instead. This is an interesting facade here. This is the facade of the fish market. If I move around, you can get through all the people. More terraces. The place is absolutely full of terraces. Everybody drinking. If you can see, it's a kind of like very baroque big doggy. Where's the big doggy? Did I miss the big doggy? Yeah, very baroque with Neptune and Mrs. Neptune. Gothic. Yeah, baroque. I'm trying to find Gothic. That's baroque. That's baroque. Yeah, the Gothic would have been the churches. This is medieval. And we can have a tour in Spanish. Here we go. Okay. Yes, I know where I'm going now. I'm going to the Father's Hole. Oh God, a tram. Is he going to stop? No, I'll let him go. I should be getting on one of those towards the end of the tour to get back to the station. Oh, bikes, trams, motorbikes. Here we go. I'll give you a quick peek inside the entrance to the castle, but it's about $12 to get in, and I've just spent about 20 on food. Castle, tourists. Father's Hole. Yes, okay. Where was it? It's down here, yeah. It's the name of an area. Name of an area of the town. It's the. See, it's all gone quiet now. It's like all the narrow streets that built up around the castle. And the view of the castle. And, you know, again, one of the oldest areas. It was a military quarter in the beginning, obviously, with the castle. And then it was taken over by craftsmen. Then it became a place for the working classes. And now it's a trendy area. Oh, I keep missing comments. Here we go. This is a little alleyway going into Pater's Hole. Very narrow and very quiet, which is rather good. You know, people miss this. I don't know why. It's very quaint. But yes, not a lot happening here, but it's just very atmospheric. With some interesting names. This is Bollenstraat, Bulls Street. Yes. Father's Hole, Bull Street. I wonder. Oh well. This is slightly more reasonable. Duke Street. Diagon Alley. I have to pronounce that correctly, Dean. If I don't pronounce that correctly, I'll end up coming down somebody's chimney. So you can just see in the distance there, very faintly, because this camera isn't yeah, there. Sort of, that's the church. Hey, Kaz. Ooh, somebody playing music. Can you hear that? Bit of jazz piano going on there. Very cool. Right, where are we? We're in the middle of this hole. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is Suckling Pig Alley. There's great names here. My microphone. What did you say, ASMR? My thumb is on the microphone. Oh, alright. Is that better? That's a typical Belgian pub. Not going in. Ancient scaffold. Is that better, ASMR? Can you hear me now? Did you hear the music? Good. Thanks, Deborah. Okay. This one is called Women Brothers Street. There's crazy Belgians. Can you hire bikes? I think you can. Yes. Right. I think I'll have to, at the end here I shall turn right. Lots more of these gabled buildings. Oh no, I don't know. I don't think I have ever cycled around Ghent. Red King Street. Red King, okay. Yes, let's try and get back to some active areas. Oh yes, this way. Excuse me while I walk hurriedly. Got to keep an eye on my battery. What's my battery? Oh, all right. Yes, I haven't researched about every alley, so I can't tell you what this place is. So let's go back to somewhere where I have done a little bit of research. I come here actually once a week, taking my eldest son in driving practice on a Sunday. He says it's very stressful because it's, for some reason on a Sunday, it's exceedingly busy in Belgium on the road. There we go. More people again. Oh, where's this? Hang on. Yes. Let's go down here. There's about 4 sushi restaurants down here. Steal a bike. I may need to sit down. This jacket was not a good idea. I'm trying to think, where am I? In Ghent, you idiot. Oh, I remember, I took a photograph of this once for Instagram. Hey May, hello! Ah, Mashu, do you recognise the pink elephant, Mashu? Have a rest and a beer. Right, okay, votes please from the audience. Shall I get a beer and have a rest? If more than one person says have a rest and have a beer, I shall do it. Oh, it still looks closed. It probably is still closed. Closed down. But yes, there's the pink elephant. Yes, it's my live stream without drinks, May. Yes, it really should be. I've got a bottle of red wine at home. I'm all right. Yes, I thought that was open. I saw people here last Sunday sort of sitting outside. They must have just been sitting for a rest. But it is still sort of closed down. It's getting more and more humid here. I think there's a way to the canal down here somewhere. Dead end. No. Okay. Yeah. There's no shortage of places to sit, eat and drink. If there's anything you wish to know that I may be able to enlighten you about regarding Ghent, not life, the universe and everything, please ask. This is where I need to consult a map, I think. Oh, wait a minute. I think I recognise where I am now. Yes. Yes, there's a collapsed jetty down. Let's go. I'll get my bearings. Let's go and get my bearings. Oh, look. Pinch that woman in green's bum. Dean, you're sat at home safe behind a computer. If I do that, I'd be arrested. How did I get here? I got here by train. I debated about coming by car, but then I worked out that it would cost more due to the parking costs. Oh, I can go along here and it won't collapse, I hope. You can't go that way because it's sort of falling down. Wave, everybody, you're all live on YouTube. Hey, Drew. Yes, you've missed Father's Hole and Women Brother Street. And her boyfriend's, yes, LGBT rights. If you're going to sexually accost somebody, do it to all genders. Ciders. Finnish ciders. I'm curious now. Ah, there's an old brewery down over there. Let's just go that way. Am I a lush? No. Do I drink a lot? No, only at the weekends. Ah, it sounds like my son May. My oldest son. My youngest son has gotten onto the regular beer, but my oldest son prefers cider. I'm sorry for the wobbling here. I've stopped swinging my hips. Yes, you can just about see it there as we come through the trees. Can you see it? That's the red brick building there with the giant chimney sticking out. That's an old brewery. Not really ASMR cider. Not that I know of. I mean, you can get it now, obviously, in Belgium, cider. But it's generally an English thing. Hiding in a bush and jump out at people. You do a live stream, Dean, and you do that. And see what happens. I'll go down here briefly. I'm trying to remember, and I've walked here that often. I should know my way. There's tram lines, that's a good sign. Oh, let's go down here. There's a rather weird abandoned church here. Is the door shut? No, the door's open. Ooh, the White Cat, exclusive location for private events. There we go. We want that beer now. Okay, okay. I shall go. I shall cause you mouth to water and go and order a nice cold Belgian beer. But first, let's go look in this creepy, deserted old church with some art in it. Ooh, look. Roof's falling to bits. Walls are falling to bits. But somebody's got photos. Did you have a look at the photos, Kaz? Not quite sure if it's Photoshop or whether it's just... No, it's just the way they've taken it. Ooh, naked lady. I like that one. It's kind of like funky. Yeah, don't drink the whole six-pack, May. Oh, this is some etchings. There, come and see my etchings. Come to my hangout and see etchings. You want to go there with your models? They allow your models. Okay, they're on your books. Okay. So you have all this kind of, it's very nice, Ghent, in that way. It's a student town as well. It has a university. So there's lots of students everywhere. It gives it a good vibe. And Kaz would go crazy, yes. I can't remember the name of this street. I hope it's sensible, a sensible name. Ooh. Arty swanny things. I'll do more of these live hangouts if I run out of guests again. But next week, hopefully, I will have Tokyo Joe on my show. He's moving house this weekend, moving from Tokyo to somewhere else. So perhaps he won't be called Tokyo anymore. But he's a military chap with his wife in Tokyo. That should be interesting. Where are we? Oh, let's go back that way. Back to civilization. Past all the sushi restaurants. Try what? You can say that again, ASMR? I wasn't watching. I was looking at a bull's head. Try to find a mirror image of myself. I could just switch the camera around, but no, you can't really. Yes, I need a mirror. Vanity, vanity, all is vanity. Who's got a bonfire? I lost a viewer. Yes, if you're watching, Joe, you're being wished luck with the move. Swan Street, that's a sensible name. Oh, that's cool. That's an old chemist's. Can you see all the bottles there? Obviously closed down. There's some kind of stag thingy over the door. Ah. So yes, but he said he was moving on one of his vlogs, and it was moving. What is it? 9th today. He was moving yesterday, and he would contact me later this weekend to finalise for next week. So I'll be back. I'll be back in my living room next week with a trusty green screen. But we could do. We could. I mean, depending on votes, I could do another live stream from another location in Belgium, as long as it doesn't take too far to get to. Vote now. This is a contradiction in terms. This is a walking bus. It's free. It's for when you don't want to walk. This is a Frenchman who's lost. Oh, these buildings are rather nice. Can't really see them with the... My thumb is in shot. Just be glad it's not my nose like it was on that Halloween special from Japan. The entire hangout, people staring at my nose. Oh, it's those people on the plastic buckets again, drumming away. Oh, yeah, you can see the meat place over there. Oh, wait, this is quite nice. This is I think the Grass Quay. It's like a local history museum here. Don't worry, ASMR, I shall try and get that beer at some point. Oh, look, that's interesting. Well, relatively. That big red thing looks like a giant telescope. It's actually a cannon. Only fired once. It's medieval. Promises, yes. Well, I have to find a suitable location. Something cosy and quaint, and where I can sit and talk without looking silly and disturbing people. It's an interesting... Have a child's party on a floating barge with solar panels. Powered by solar panels. It's very eco-friendly. Mind the bollards. Yes, just at the wrong height, Deborah. There we go. Sort of very. Well, I could get on the train and go to Bruges next time, and you could compare and contrast Bruges and Ghent. Very similar, lots of canals and bridges and oldie buildingsy. Try to avoid people's faces or I may get sued. I don't think that many people watch my channel, actually. Oh, art. Just in case Pauline, I don't remember whether I sent a link to Pauline to watch this. Oh, there we go. There we are. Some art. And me. Can you see me? I mean, I can see me quite perfectly well, but I mean, you might just be able to see wooden ladies. And a big face, painted. Oh, more painted ladies. God, I'm sweating. I'm sorry. You have too much information, but it's yes. I need to sit down. Oh, look, the spoon sculptures are out again. I did an Instagram photo of these. They're quite cool. It's all made of like household cutlery. My big face. Spoons. What you can do with abandoned cutlery, amazing. I like this owl. No. It is quite warm and humid. Where are we? We're back near the fish marketplace thing. There should be something here to sit down and have a beer. I've got a feeling that this hangout will go on until my battery runs out. A quiet place. We've been there. Where else can we go? Sorry, I'm just swinging you about like a cat in a room. I could buy it. Yes, this place has beers to buy. Let's go in and buy a beer. Hang on, I'll get some money out. Or an ice cream. Beer or ice cream. Choice is yours. Both of them have got, will make me, let's have a look, what kind of money have I got? I can get €5. Excuse me.
That's a really nice camera.
Just go in here. Want a cold beer. Do they have any cold beers? Yes. Oh, I've got a cider. Shall I get a cider, May? I'll get a cider. It's not so big. There we go. Gold apple.
Wait for my sister. Yeah? Waiting for my sister. She's coming to visit. She lives in France. But she's doing now half an hour.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
See you once. Salut.
Yep. Thank you all. Thank you. Thanks. Right. Now to find somewhere to go and drink this like a wino. The river, the canal. Where shall I go, folks? Down to the river? Might be slightly quieter. Yep, another dog for you, Rena. There you go. Drinking beer on a boat. I'm not going on a boat to drink beer. Sorry, that was a bit rapid, that. Oh, more trams, more people. Oh, he was here the other week. Hang on, I'm just going to have to sit down. I'll be all studenty and sit by the obelisk thingy. Oh. She's not spitting water today. Oh. I shall sit on this bowl thing and put my money in my pocket. I'll tell you what. Oh, I'm trying to open a cider one. Are you still with us, Drew? How do you open your beers one-handed? Okay. Right. Tell you what. You can look at me drink for a second. There we are. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for being on the stream. 2 people have left. I've bored the pants off 2 people already. I'm sorry. Oh, they've come back. One of them's come back. Cheers. Ah, Robert. Ah. Will I get copyright struck? Will I get copyright struck for this music? I don't know. It's a street musician. It's not real music. Yes, this is how... Oh, I need to put my wallet somewhere safe, not in that... Right, hang on. I'll put my wallet in my handbag. Not for this music. You're off to do stuff. He's going to go in the bushes and jump out at people. Bye, Dean. Right, this is going to be a manoeuvre. I've got to take this bag off to take my jacket off. And my wire's attached to my bag. Take my jacket off. I'm going to switch you back to the... Well, I take my jacket off. This is a manoeuvre. This is where you need a DJI Osmo. Oh. All right. Oh, sorry about that. Where are we? Jacket off. Just. Ooh. Where do I put my? Now it gets complicated. Yes, it does. It's very difficult trying to. Oh, where's my? Oh, bollocks to that. Oh, excuse my French. Oh, that's better. How many ciders have you had, May? Oh. Now the question is, do I go left, right, or centre? Right. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to switch you back this way, and then I won't block the screen. Yeah, okay. Now I can put my jacket over my bag, get my cider, and let's go. Little doggy. Show the way options. Okay, show the way options. There's that way. That's kind of back to that bridge that I started on. Or there's that way, which is the way I walked up from the station, which is about 2.5 kilometres to the station. Speaking of which, I have to think about getting a tram. Let's go this way. Thank you very much. Some kind gentleman just returned me my earphones, which dropped out at... Yes, more dogs. What did you say, ASMR? That tower, the clock tower thing. I'm not quite sure what that was. Well, the sun, and now the sun decides to come out. Okay. And gone. Yeah, it's just round the other side. I'll tell you what. I shall when I do the description for the upload, I shall describe the main features that we came across. You could always just Google Ghent. I'm a lazy sod. Oh yes, I remember this street. I walked down here with Pauline about 3 years ago. There was a sort of clothes shop. A bit quieter. keep seeing these women in orange t-shirts, looking at maps, not quite sure what they're doing. Mezcal. Yes, you would look like that if you drank a bottle of mezcal. Have I finished this island? No, Deborah. It's about half done. It's a lot of... I'm about half done. This was the clothes shop. Okay, see you at ASMR. Thanks for joining. Let me know in comments on the upload if there's any other Belgian cities you want me to go and visit. There we go. Oh, look, Rena, sake barrel. I have to find a tram. Oh, this one looks quite old. Books and booze. Oh, this is a... Let's get contemporary here. This is contemporary Ghent. This is a street dedicated to graffiti. Let's go down here. In the mean, quick look, some Gothic. Less Gothic for you. There you are, Kaz. Ideal location to bring your models. I have no idea where this goes. Oh, bike coming.
Pardon, moi, je suis passée.
Mensen gaan kijken, daar hebben ze nog steeds ontzettend mooie fietsen staan.
Not sure if this is going the right way. I'll go that way. Oh, I'm in someone's selfie. Oh, it's largely flat here in Flanders, Kaz, so bikes everywhere. Excuse me for the wobbling. I think ASMR left because I was wobbling too much and I didn't go and watch the tower. This is a nice place, Ghent, Kaz. If you ever come to Europe, you should come here. Oh, this is the town hall. That's why it looks Gothic. That's right. Aha. Yes, down there. And then we're back to where the Matsuri was. And then I can maybe get a tram. You can come with me on the tram to the station. Oh dear. I think this is public toilet street. It's a good job you can't smell on a hangout. As this building in front of us only dates from 2013. Before that, it was just a big open space with a car park on it. Oh, sorry. Yes, we're back by the churches.